such a long time since we have spoken. I have been trying to write an email to update you on what has been happening this year, and I've got really stuck and I've got tangled up in my words, and writing is not my forte, and I just decided I think I'm just going to send you a little video, and just it feels a little bit more connected and personal to just like have a chat with you and just tell you what's been going on. And please, I would love to hear back from you as well about how you're doing and where you're at as well. But basically, low power mode here. Basically, in January, I came back from Switzerland at Christmas, back to Mallorca, and I was all set to launch the next True Style journey for spring 2022, and the wheels would not turn. I was blocked. I just couldn't move forwards, and I was trying and it wasn't working, and I realized I needed to push pause. And then I very quickly realized that I was actually in that very liminal space of transformation that all of my clients are in when they first come to me or when they enroll in the True Style journey, between who I have been and who I am becoming, and that liminal in-between space where things just stop working and you lose your sense of self to some degree, and it just feels very vulnerable. I realized that's where I was, and I realized that I needed to take my own True Style journey, and so that's what I've been doing. And I did think, and I shared here in the newsletter, I had an idea to maybe share that journey with you. As I was taking it, I was thinking, well, that would be really lovely. I could share with you as I'm going through it, what I'm learning, what I'm discovering, what is shifting, how it feels, to really give you like a sneak peek inside what it's like to actually take this journey of transformation through your style and your wardrobe and your identity. But as any of you who've actually taken this journey yourselves will know, or any process of transformation, it can be quite vulnerable. And when you are out of alignment with your own style and your sense of self and your image and your identity, when you are out of alignment there, you are likely out of alignment in other areas of your life. And of course, that is what I soon discovered as I went in and started going through the process, going through my wardrobe, looking at what I had, realizing how things felt energetically, what was no longer in alignment, what I wanted to release, why it was out of alignment. I started to realize what else was out of alignment in my life and why. And as I connected more into my creative muse and into my future self, I realized what I was going to have to let go of, and move through in order to be the woman that I'm being called to be. And I think that is a process that we all go through many times in our lives. And the choice is always, how long do you try and cling on to the old comfort zone because you don't want to shake things up? And how much can you trust the process of evolution and go with the flow of that and release and let go of your old sense of self? And sit in that space of not knowing, in that liminal space, and start to vision into what's ahead. And so that's what I've been doing. And the reason I didn't share it was because a lot of it felt hard, and it was very vulnerable. And there are aspects of that change that will be unraveling and unfolding for years to come, and that are very deeply personal that I wouldn't not share publicly at this point. But what I do want to share is, as you can probably tell because I'm here, is that I am now coming out of the other side of that process, and it feels amazing. And what I have received from that is I have made big changes in my life, in my relationships, in my business, and in my body. Just so many changes, bit by bit, step by step, gently, because that is my way. I cannot blitz things. I have to go at my own pace. I have to go with my instinct, and but it just feels amazing. I feel so much lighter. I feel so much more energy. And I feel so deeply connected now to my future self, who it feels so good to like embody her, you know, like here I am, I'm wearing this, I mean, I would never have worn this a year ago. I would never have worn a bright baby pink top with like ruffles down the sleeves and a chain necklace and some statement earrings, and I just wouldn't have. But my future self, when I see her and I've built this relationship with her now, she is just, she's powerful, and she doesn't care so much about what other people think, and she's very deeply connected to her own creativity, and she's very, very full of love and for the creative process and the process of transformation itself. And so it's just helped me to be more trusting of this process and to start to get curious and playful within the process, which of course is what we do in the True Style journey. But doing it for myself, it just feels brilliant, and it's shifting so much. And of course the ripples spread out and start to impact everybody that you're in connection with, and that has been very positive, very, very positive. But you know, it's a vulnerable process when you're in the thick of it, and that is why it has been a lot slower and more protracted for me, is that I did not have the sisterhood support. I didn't have a facilitator, I didn't have a guide, I didn't have my accountability pod of my listening partners, I didn't have my True Style sisters around me to hold perspective for me when I had lost it for myself. And these are all the things that are so intrinsic to the True Style journey, because we're not meant to take these journeys on our own. So here I am, we're almost coming to the end of 2022. It has been the most incredible year, intense, but completely transformational in so many ways. I'm grateful for it now. And heading into 2023, I'm really excited to announce that enrollment is now open for the 2023 True Style journey. I have made some big changes and upgrades to the program. It is still a 6-module, 6-week course at its core, but the container is for 5 months. So you go at your own pace. You take breaks when you want to, when you need to, and the space is there for you to fully ease into and integrate all the shifts and changes and be really cheerleaded and celebrated every step of the way. And if you are feeling the call to make that kind of transformation in 2023, I would love if you would reply to this email and let's just have a conversation. I am so here for you. I would love to chat. I know, like, listen, if I can do it by myself, we can definitely do this together. We can definitely do this together. I'm sending you so much love. Mwah!